Sir, first of all, I would like to introduce myself to all of you. Here I am Roswita. My student ID is on account 042639. I'm from class accounting morning B. I take accounting English from Mr.Adi Mursalin. In this opportunity, I would like to answer the question given by my lecturer Mr.Adi Mursalin. In this consists of three parts, namely part which is related to the accounting theory and its practice, part B which is related to video of accounting, and part C which is related to accounting article. Well, I start to answer the question in part A. Number 1, what is accounting? Read the definition of accounting to 5 express. Accounting is the recording of financial transaction along with storing, sorting, retrieving, summarizing, and presenting the result in the various report and analysis. A. By how Euclid and Jeremy Fowler this book contain various types of accounting problems and give a word example as well as suggestion on how to detect fraud. B. By Paul Statham is one of the most accessible and interesting books in terms of the description how to introduction of math, business in principle, and philosophy have to shape the fact of economic over the last few centuries. C. By Thomas R. Ittles. This is an excellent introductory book on this subject, providing all information. D. By Mark J. Kohler handles both accounting and tax issues in a funny manner, throwing the journalist completely out the modern. As what the modern, a well-known financial professor at Columbia Business School and expression that investors argue that the power of story drive or corporate value, adding substance to number and persuading even counties investors to take risks. Product of service and from amount and blazing of count each cover all. Number 1, what is accounting cycle, and explain the detail the cycle or the stage of accounting cycle. The accounting cycle is the holistic process of recording and processing all financial transactions of a company from when the transaction occurs to its representations of the financial statement to closing the accounts. Number 3, mention the accounting question, explain the component of accounting equation. The accounting equation is considered to the foundation of the double entry accounting system. 1. The accounting equation shows that total assets should be equal to total liabilities plus owner's equity. 2. By adding revenue and expense, EQ1 can be expanded to EQ2 revenue, increase owner equity, and expense secret owner equity. 3. By move expense to the left side of the equation, EQ2 can be arranged as EQ3. Number 4, what is account and why are the use of account in accounting equation? A financial record of an organization that registers all financial transactions and the must be kept at its principal office or place of business. B. The accounting equation is considered to be the foundation of the double entry accounting system. The accounting equation shows on a company balance sheet will be the total of all the company assets equals the sum of the company liabilities and shareholders' equity. Number 5, what is the purpose of accounting? The purpose of accounting is the accumulate and report of financial information about the performance, financial position, and cash flow of a business. Number 6, what are assets, liabilities, and owner's equity? Asset, tangible and intangible, is that the company or that I have value, e.g. cash, computer system, patents. Liability, money, the that the company owns to other, e.g. purchase financial loans, equity that portion of the total asset that the owner or stockholders of the company fully own, have bought or you talk. Number 7. What is business transaction? A business transaction is an economic event with a third part that is recorded in an organization accounting system. Such a transaction must be measurable in money. Number 8. What are revenue, expense, and withdrawals? In accounting, revenue is the income that a business have from its normal business activities, usually from the sale of goods and services to customers. B. An expense is the cost of operations that a company incurs to generate revenue. As the popular saying goes, it costs my money to make money. C. 3TZ are a reduction of owner equity, but are not a business expense, and they do not appear on the sole proprietorship income statement. Number 9. Explain the steps for analyzing the business transaction. The accounting process is 3 stages of transaction used to record business transaction in the accounting record. This information is then aggregated into financial statement. The transaction types are: 1. The first transaction type is to ensure the reversing interest from the previous period have in fact been reversed. 2. The second group in comparison of the steps needed to record individual business transaction in the accounting records. 3. The third group is the period and processing required to close the books and produce financial statement. Number 10. Mention 6 business transactions happening in a company and their business transaction analysis. 2. 1. Cash purchase transaction or activities to buy a product from a company is cash. 2. Buying on credit is a habit of buying an item from a company on credit. 3. The carrying load of the broadcast is the cost of the carrying load on company from the supplier's warehouse to the buyer. 4. Credit sales of if the sales transaction is carried out credit. 5. Goods inventory is the remainder of merchandise that has not been sold out by the company. 6. Receipt of receivable from the company obtaining repayment of receivables from the buyer on credit. Number 11. Cecil Jameson at Money at Law is a proprietorship owned and operated by Cecil Jameson on July 1, 2007. Cecil James Attorney at Law has the following asset and liabilities: cash $1,000, accounts receivable $3,200, supplies $850, land $10,000, account payable $1,530. Office space and office equipment are currently being rented, pending to construction of an office complex on land purchased last year. Business transaction during July are summarized as follows: A. Received cash from client for service $3,928. Answer: Thus the result of the transaction is that the cash account increases by $3,928. as well as the capital account increased by $3.908. B. Paid creditors on account on $0.55 as well. Thus, the result of this transaction cash account increased by $1.055 as well as the capital account increased by $1.055. She received cash from Cecil Jameson as an additional investment $3.700 and well, thus the result of the transaction is decreased increases by $3.700 as well as the capital account increases by $3.700. D. Paid office grant of for the amount on $200 and swear thus the result of this transaction cash account decreased by $1.200 as well as the capital accounting received $1.200. E. Charged client for a legal service on account $2.25 and swear that the result of this transaction cash account increased by $225 as well as the capital account increased by $225. If purchased office supplies on account $245 and swear that the result of this transaction cash account was raised by $245 for buying office supplies and thus office equipment increased by $245. G. Received cash from client on account $3,000 and swear thus the result of this transaction is that the cash accounting increases by $3,000 and thus the capital account increases by $3,000. H. Received invoice for paralegal service from legal agent in for July to be paid in Augustus on $635 and swear thus the result of this transaction in the cash account increases by $1.635 because it received invoice from paralegal service and so does the capital account increase by $1.635. I paid the following work expense $850 and swearing service expense $250, utility expense $325 and miscellaneous expense $75 and swear that the result of this transaction in this cash account introduced by $500 due to fine works of $850 and swearing service cost $250, utility cost $325 and other cost $75. Thus the capital account increased by $1.500. J. Determine that the cost of office supplies on hand was $980. Therefore, the cost of supplies used during the month was $115. And so that as a result of this transaction, the cash account was reduced by $115. So the capital account was reduced by $115. K. James Witterdale on $1,000 in cash from the business for personal use and swear that the result of this transaction is that cash account is reduced by $1,000 for free and thus the capital account increased by $1,000. Interaction 1. Determine the amount of owner equity Cecil James capital as of July 1, 2007. Answer. The amount of equity in the transaction in July 2007 is 11,283 points. To state the asset, liabilities, and owner equity as of July 1 in equation form similar to that shown in this chapter in tabular form below. The equation indicate the increases resulting from each transaction and the new balance after each transaction. 3. Prepare an income statement for July. A statement of owner equity for July and balance sheet as of July 31, 2007. 4. Option. Prepare a statement of cost flow or July. Answer. The amount of income from the transaction of 2007 is $115.343 and the amount of $4.6. So the result of the amount of income minus the amount of expenses is $11,283. Part B. In this part, the questions are related to the accounting video. You must answer the question based on the following instruction. A. What is the title of the video? B. What is the speaker the video you watch? C. What does the video tell you? D. Explain the content in the title of the video you watch. E. What the benefits for you watching the video? Answer for link 1. A. Chapter 1 Principle of Accounting. B. March Sherito of Person. C. What is accounting? Assumption. D. The purpose of accounting is to 1. Identity record and economic event of and 2. Organization. 2. 3. Interest use monetary unit. Assumption include in the accounting record only transaction data that can be expressed in terms of money. E. Find out what accounting goals are. Answer for link 1. A. Chapter 1 Principle of Accounting. B. March Sherito Person. C. What is accounting assumption? The purpose of accounting is to 1. Identify record and communicate the economic event of an organization. 2. 3. Interest to user monetary use. Assumption include the accounting record only transaction data the big expression. Answer for link 2. A review of accounting equation and how transaction affect the equation. B. Misses the fruits. C. Asset together with liabilities plus owner equity. D. Asset cash surplus profits liabilities account payable owner equity capital. E. Can find out what is included in asset account liabilities equiner. Answer for link 3. A. How to the balance sheet. B. Supervised CPA. C. Scammer corporation balance sheets. D. Asset current asset cash account receivable inventory prepaid insurance total current asset. E. Can know about scammer operation balance sheet. Answer for link 4. A. Financial accounting class income statement. B. Manifest here. C. Revenue expenses with together net com. D. Sales cost of goods sold gross profit operating expense in expenses other net taxes. Net income can now about account revenue expense net income. Answer for link 5. A introduction to accounting. 1. B. Kimberly Dunn. C. It dependent the types of accounting. D. Taxes accounting. Most people think of taxes when they think of accountants. Managerial accounting, financial accounting. E. Can know about it independent third type of accounting. Part C. Open this link containing an article of accounting. Your duty is to read the article and answer the question that follow, and you must video record your reading and answer. Answer this question related to the article in the link. What is a accounting great course to study? Accounting provides you with skill and knowledge that can be applied to a number of industries. What do accountants do? It is that accounting involves dealing with real revenues, actual transactions, and observable financial. What is accountancy? What is accountancy? A good foundation accountant can hunt to track the application of no methodology. What must you have when you went to study accounting? What you have while studying accounting is box, pens, pencil, and erasers. Is accounting right or wrong for you? Give the reason to your answer. If you like a role that is accountant setting and registers more speculation and risk taking, you may want to try other financial roles. Are you sure that accounting will help you in the future? Give the reason to your answer. I'm sure because after I finished college, I was afraid to teach at the middle school. What does accounting have a good prospect of job in the future? Jobs in accounting are always in demand, and the skill you learn through studying are transferable and can be applied to many other disciplines.